Welcome back, Ryan. It's your favorite race week of the entire
I'm so
year.
excited, Sam. Oh my God, it's Monaco weekend. Are you so
Monaco
excited for qualifying?
I am. I'm excited for it. As you know, it's cool down rundown. This is the bet slip episode. We're going to get into what's happening in F1 and what we're looking forward to.
Yes, sir.
As you said, best qualifying of the entire year. Maybe the worst racing of the entire year. But who knows? Who knows?
We'll find out. Maybe those centimeters of shaving off the width of the cars will help for some overtakes. I assume not, but who knows?
We got a couple news informations that came out a little bit. Some things around the track. I don't know if you know this. They're not doing any active aero this entire weekend, so that will be going away.
Wait, hold on, Sam. Hold on. I know we're jumping right in, but you forgot the most important part of the episode.
Oh my God! I could tell you why later, but I did.
Get yourself together, man. Come on.
I know. My bad. Well, there's only one way to start the episode, Ryan.
Absolutely. Do you have one?
Yep.
All right. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry. Active aero, blah, blah, blah. Cars are different. They're a little bit smaller, blah, blah, blah.
No overtake mode for this track either this weekend. So
blah, blah, blah.
It'll just be straight pure machine and pure skill if anyone can have an overtake on track. I'm excited to see that. I think that'll be kind of cool.
I am hoping, Ryan, that we see a end to the Mercedes dominance to the year. I think this is going to be the track that does it.
Why is that, Sam? Did something happen?
Yeah, something did happen, Ryan. They had the engine rules that we were talking about. They cracked down. They came out a little bit earlier. They start this month in effect in Monaco. They used to be able to run Mercedes was able to skirt around the compression ratio test.
Yes,
they were able to.
They lowered the ratio to like 16 something.
Yes.
I don't understand what that number represents. Unfortunately, I'm not an engineer
we're
like
not
that.
Mechanics.
Yeah, but
we just tell you about it.
Yeah, we just tell you the surface level shit here. But Mercedes was getting away with this because the test was ran not hot
when the engines were cold.
Yes, and then when their engine is hot, it goes up to 18, whatever the fuck that number actually represents. But yeah, like you said, they're actually testing the engines hot now.
Yes. So that could be the silver bullet.
I wonder what they're going to do now, because that's pretty quick news. Like, if you're Toto Wolff, what do you do in the span of 10 days essentially from when that news dropped probably to now? I don't know how you work that engine around to be compliant without getting your car disqualified at this point.
If this is the thing that makes Mercedes stumble for the rest of the year, who knows? But if this is where they really start to not be able to dominate every weekend and get pole every time and get race wins, they're really going to be hurting for not going to Bahrain and Jeddah, where they could where they would have dominated. They just would have. And that's 2 race wins, 2 more Kimi wins, you know?
Yeah, not even George wins at this point.
So they're losing out on that. I hope at least it brings in some closer racing. And there's some new, I'm telling you, man, just looking at the bet slip today, just looking at the actual betting, the odds were all over the page, man. One guy was the favorite.
Yeah. Makes me nervous. The favorite in the sports book right now is Charles Leclerc, my boy, my goat. And there has been, I don't know if you know this, Sam, but there has been a lot of talk from a lot of the F1 experts and analysts. I heard Crofty talking about this. They really think that this track is going to favor Ferrari this weekend.
I did see that.
Yeah, they think it's going to be Ferrari dominance. I refuse to get excited, Sam. I refuse.
This time? You're excited all the other times, but this is the time? Is it the Monaco curse?
It's the Monaco curse, man. I can't. I have more faith in Lewis winning this race than I do Charles, because he threw all of his eggs in that basket. No, he didn't. He won in 24.
He won last year.
I think it was McLaren driver, wasn't it? Because it was
Lando.
24 when
Lando. Anything with Lando wins.
There's your McLaren shit on for the episode, y'all.
We got to squeeze one in.
Yeah,
really
at least
alienate our McLaren audience.
But Charles won Monaco and Monza in 24, and that's when he sold his soul to the devil. Yeah. But, Sam, other news with Charles.
Yeah.
Fresh off the press today, Sam, he just signed a multi-year extension with Ferrari yet again. That was very surprising for me.
I was surprised by it. I thought Charles might have been looking for the door, and no, he was looking to find a comfier seat in the house.
Yeah. Well, to explain this a little bit more, the finances haven't been released yet, and all the details haven't been completely released, but a lot of the speculation,
right?
Yes, through 2030 is what they're saying. So he's locked himself in for a while again.
Yeah.
And when I first saw that news this morning, when I woke up and I sent it to you, I was truly like trying to wrap my head around it. And then I was going back the past few days. He's been on a press tour a little bit and raving about how good Ferrari has been this year, how aggressive they are, and like how the culture has shifted. And I've seen in the comments, everyone is saying it's the Lewis Hamilton effect. And I'd have to agree with that. I imagine he has tried to push that team forward a lot more. And I imagine there is a new cultural shift because like if you're Charles at this point, like you said, like he was speculating, or we heard speculation that he would be shopping for a new team potentially going into the next contract cycle. And for him to just do a 180 and re-sign with the team, something had to have changed on the back end for him to want to stick around for as long as he is now.
I don't know how much of it's the Lewis Hamilton effect and how much of it is the Fred Vasseur effect, and how much of it is this regulation effect. I have a feeling that this was signed a little while ago and has been, this is just pure conjecture from me, but I feel like it was signed a little while ago.
Get your tinfoil hat on.
But I don't even think it's that tinfoil. I think they had it signed and they were waiting for the Monaco Grand Prix to announce it at his home race, where he's literally like the Prince of Monaco.
Yeah.
Like that to me,
the timing is poetic.
That just screams, press.
Yeah.
Now they might have signed in Canada. They might have signed, a little bit. Canada was one of his worst races in his entire fucking career. He was doing good elsewhere. I think it does show that he is at least confident with the team and in the direction they're going, because he has signed in for this new regulation set. Like, it's going to seem through this regulations. Looks like he's looking forward to it. And then the next one, which is big.
Yeah.
Big.
I will say, as a Ferrari fan and as a Charles fan, I feel like this contract here is either going to work well into his favor and will get him the results that he wants, i.e. a World Driver Championship, or it's the kiss of death, and this is the champion that never was, Sam. I feel like this is the contract time where it has to happen. It has to happen within this next 4 to 5 year span, I feel like.
Honestly, I would hope so. He's been in there since what, 2018?
2018, 2019, something like that. Yeah.
So he's going to be there for over 10 years. Like, that's a decade. That's a stint.
By the time he's done with his contract, he will have had the most races for Ferrari, probably. I think he will officially overtake Schumacher. Like, I know he was already pretty close to it. This will for sure do that. So, it has to happen. Has to. Or there's a little bit of a little asterisk on his legacy, I feel like.
I completely agree with that. And, there's a part of me that's like, is that the smart move, Leclerc? But I kind of respect it. The man is like, I live and breathe Ferrari, and I'm going down with the ship, or we're getting through the storm together. Like,
I do respect
there's a certain amount of respect to it. So I tip my hat to you, sir.
For sure. I do too. And I also wonder, Sam, if he was also just looking at his prospects for other teams and it just wasn't that favorable.
Well, but that's true. But then he could have signed a shorter deal of a contract.
Yeah, that's also true.
He could have just done a 1 year or a 2 year and see where the chips lie here in a little bit. Once Piastri or Max finds their spots, if Lewis retires, well, Lewis isn't Ferrari, so that doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he signed on for 5 years, he's committed. He's committed.
Yeah, he is committed. He is. So, yeah, buckle up.
I'm
I get to rant and rave about Leclerc at Ferrari for 5 more years. I'm excited.
Well, buddy, do you want to get into our bet slip predictions for the upcoming Monaco Grand Prix, Ryan's favorite race, a.k.a. Ryan's favorite race?
Of course, Sam. The bets were crazy this weekend.
They really were. I actually legitimately want to put money on it. I really do.
You should. You should. Hey, if you win any money, you can invest that into this podcast here. Put it right back in.
wallet.
I think last time you offered the bets first, so I can.
I believe
offer
so.
them. Yes.
Yeah. I believe so. Yep.
Sam, I feel like I have some good options for you.
Okay.
We'll see. I'll plead my case here. Okay. So we'll start off with a safe bet. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. For your safe bet, Sam,
Mhm.
it is no safety car in the race at plus 200.
I saw that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like it. Okay. That's a good
Okay.
one.
Okay. I thought you were going to be pissed about that, and I came with some data to support this one for you.
Great. Oh, what was the date? I want to hear it though.
The last time a safety car happened during the race was 2022, Sam. There hasn't been an actual official full-on safety car since then. So as long as there's no like Suez Canal, the ship blocking the track bullshit, I think that's a pretty good bet.
I disagree because this is the one place that like if you wreck, like this is the most likely track you'll wreck.
I mean,
at.
I thought so too, but then I was looking at it, Sam, and it's been years. It's been
I want to know what the stats are.
years.
It's a 57% chance. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
It's a 50% chance for of a standard safety car deployment in Monaco. Okay, I think it's a good bet. I honestly do, and I think plus 200 is a solid points for it. Points.
Sweet. Hell yeah. All right, Sam. For your medium risk, it is a double podium finish for McLaren at plus 500.
What do you know off the top of your head if the McLarens were higher up than the Mercedes were in terms of Vegas' standings?
Off the top of my head, I can't remember. Okay. I know they were up there pretty close to Ferrari. I will say that.
Got it.
For your high risk, Sam, for all the marbles, race winner, your boy, Max Verstappen at plus 850.
Okay. These are good ones. And I have to decide now. It'd be so funny if Max won.
That would just end it all.
Damn, dude. Well, you know what? Out of all of these, fuck, that double McLaren podium, man.
I feel like I gave you a pretty good set here.
I think so. The thing is that if like Max could do a masterclass of a qualifying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of this is going to be decided on qualifying, essentially. So
besides the safety car.
Besides the safety car. You are right.
I will say the Mercedes are ranked higher than the McLarens are.
Oh, okay.
And I think with that knowledge intact, what was the double McLaren podium odds again?
It was plus 500.
500. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm going to go with a no safety car. Safe bet.
All right. All right, Sam. I like it.
Yeah.
It's different from our usual picks. So let's see what happens. Sam, I think you are getting some points this weekend. I really do.
Not unless I parlay it.
Hey, it's still on the table. The books are still open, Sam.
That's fine. Well, no safety car. They were going to get safety car lap too. I fucking know it, man. Safety car lap.
I hope.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for me?
All right. Now, I'm surprised you didn't go with this one, Ryan. Honest to God, also for plus 200, your safe bet, Charles Leclerc winning the race.
I knew you were going to give it to me, so okay. I've been worried about a situation where we both offer the same bets, so I've been trying to avoid
thought this
that.
would have been. I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's your safe one. Medium bet, Ryan. 350. Lewis Hamilton, race winner.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay.
Well, and then can you real quick? Can you tell me what the odds were for Max's race win high risk bet?
Plus 850. I can add that.
Well, for another plus 850, Ryan, your risky bet is a Lando Norris race winner.
Boo. Boo. Sam, we are going with the safe bet this weekend.
Wow.
I gotta put the money
in.
on Charles.
Locked
I gotta
in.
get some points on the board. Sam, this could be a
never
weekend
bet
where
on
we
Charles.
both where we both win.
Yeah, didn't you just start this podcast out with saying, I'm not looking forward to it. I don't think Leclerc is going to get the win.
Yeah, but like these are the bets that you're giving me. I'm going to take the safe bet here. It's a financial decision.
Right there for me.
It's a financial decision, Sam. There's a shot on the line here, okay? There's points to be made, and I feel like
you got the other Ferrari guy right there. You just said I think Hamilton has a better chance. He's right there, medium bet.
AI, it's AI, y'all. Don't listen to Sam. The deep state media is filled with lies.
Chat, you are seeing in real time the difference of Ryan's emotional brain arguing with his logical part of his brain. He's got two different parts that are happening at this very moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And when you present both of them to me, Sam, I'm going to go with the heart, unfortunately.
Got it.
So,
well,
we'll
Ryan. Hey, man.
I am curious, though. Do you have any other predictions for the weekend?
No, I was gonna. Well, I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna get a Mercedes win. I think we are going to see the end of the dominance. I think we're going to see. I'm going to give you two more predictions. I'm going to give the one bet that I saw on our bet slip that I really liked. I really like Isaac Hadjar get a qualifying top 6. It's plus 600.
Yep.
So I think it's a really solid bet. Because I'll tell you what, Ryan, as Isaac Hadjar for a top 6 finish is only like a plus 300, plus 200.
Yeah.
So I think
I was
I'm gonna keep my eye on that one.
I was considering throwing in a Colapinto bet in there. But I'm a little scared about how good Alpine's been racing recently, so I didn't want to chance it this weekend. So, but hey, I think Colapinto could have a good weekend too, or Pierre. I just think Alpine in general, I think they might get a double top 10 finish this weekend. I could see it.
Wow. I got one more prediction for you, but I need to look up something real quick.
All right.
Yeah. Sam's crazy prediction. Antonelli crashes on the race.
Oh, why is that? What is telling you that?
Well, I wanted to say one of them, and I kind of wanted to get on the George Russell hate train a little bit and say George was going to do it, but Antonelli was down 3 laps last year, and he was the last qualified finisher. So if I remember correctly, I think he like hit some walls, had some bad mistakes, like nothing to ruin his race because he still finished it, but he was the only person 3 laps down, and he was the last person to win. And I think it is a harder track. So
rookie mistake, Sam. Rookie mistake.
No, seriously, you're 100%. My logical part says Antonelli's going to crash. My heart says George Russell's going to biff it and really like go home with a black eye kind of a thing. But yeah, that's my 2 crazy predictions, Ryan. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay. I think Max gets podium. I think there's a chance he gets top 2 at least. I think there's some chance there. I feel it. I just feel it in my bones. This isn't the heart. This isn't the logic. This is just the gut. And the gut is telling me Mad Max is showing up this weekend, and I'm a little scared about that.
You can never count him down. Never count the man out.
Yeah.
Everybody tune in Saturday for qualifying. That's where the real race is happening.
Yeah, really don't watch Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday's a parade, but seriously, Saturday is the day to I think we'll talk about this in the race of for our review of how to make things better, but make qualifying the main event. Give it 2 qualifying events. There's ways to work around it. So really everybody enjoys Saturday, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I still think my idea from last year where we just make them all drive go-karts around this one race weekend, I think would be way more entertaining than the parade session we're going to have on Sunday.
One time we actually had a legitimate somebody gets hurt from a go-kart crash, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they could beef up the cart a little bit,
just have them padded completely.
Yeah. There's ways to protect them still, but I mean, that's part of the risk.
You know that track on TikTok where people are all those little scooting buggies going down that mountain with trees in the track?
Yes.
Yeah, I say we have them do that. Just on Sunday, ship them over to, I don't know if it was Thailand or whatnot, just
something
going
like
through
that.
the trees. I say we do that. That's
I agree with you. Stamp of approval from the Cool Down Rundown, Sam.
Approved. All right, man. Well, hey, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let our chat and family go. Our bets are in. Cannot wait. And we'll reconvene. We'll talk about it.
I'll see you then, buddy.